Okay, alright, here we go. Let's do this. Hello, ya howdy, hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing amazing today. Sorry about the delay and everything, but as all things go in life, naturally when you start trying to do something for yourself, other things will come up. So, yeah, I've been completely fucking sidetracked like nobody's business. And unfortunately, well, that's just annoying as shit. But, we're going to go ahead and try and do what we can here and pretty much try and book it to the finish line on this game so we can hopefully get at least through DS1 before everything is said and done. That is the hopes on this one right now. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll definitely see what happens. I just realized, why did I dark confuse my weapon? I'm about to go up against Vengarl. Why did I dark confuse when I'm about to go against Vengarl? These guys just stay like that until you basically move them yourself, huh? Yeah. You know what? I think I'm good. I don't think he's worth killing. Yeah, we're just gonna go. There's no reason to dick around in this place. I don't want to be here any longer than I need to. And wasting time here is, in fact, wasting time. Fuck that guy. He is not worth our time. Go. Any chance I can get this item without activating the bell? No. No, that would be too convenient. Skull of the First Sin is doing what it does best, which is pushing me into a corner and making sure all the enemies in the world can know my presence. Okay, there we go. You know, I'm sure whoever thought this area up initially thought, like, yeah, this all seems like a really good idea for the most part. And I would almost say, yeah, sure, yeah, they're probably right. Awesome, thank you again. What's even better about this is that this is basically a hallway where I have to kill this dum-dum, this fucking dork. Because I'm sure the enemies, yep, wouldn't you damn well fucking know it, they're still chilling in this hallway. Awesome, thank you again. Very Scholar of the First shit. Okay, awesome. Please die a little bit quicker. There we go. Okay, that was a waste of my time. Very cool. Actually, you know what? Honestly, it is kind of worth it to kill at least those two dudes. Could we move, please? Thank you. Alright, cool. Forget which of these is the correct one, but I'm going to assume it might be this one. I was, in fact, correct on that one. Wonderful. Our weapon durability is fucking ass right now. What the hell? have any repair powder. Yes, I do. Oh, we're just going to do that, because I don't feel like doing all of this. Okay, very cool. Alright. Time for the big man. Yeah, I really don't know why I Dark Infused right before Velstadt. That was actually kind of incredibly stupid. Awesome, thank you, game. Awesome, thank you, game. And he gets another one in there. Of course he would. Great, yeah, whoever the fuck... Where was my brain at when I thought, hey, let's Dark Infuse right before Velstadt? I mean, it's literally, like, one of the most heavily resistant to dark enemies in the game. Not my brightest moments. Alright, let's see if Resonant Weapon improves the damage even slightly. Man, I sure am getting fucking sent to Taco Bell right now. My goodness. Thank you, Velstadt. Nothing like having a wonderful day ruined by Velstadt. Alright, chug. It's weird, I feel like I normally get these dodges, like, absurdly easy, but right now it's just not my luck, apparently. Which is almost understandable, if it were understandable, but it's not. Alright, don't believe that's the one where he shoots me with his dick. No, it was not. Okay, cool. Did not do the follow-up. Very cool. Thank you, Velstadt. Alright, that's the shotgun blast. It's funny, I have stamina recovery items, but in this game it feels like you're always wheezing for your last breath. That's an interesting idea. I don't know why they didn't explore that one more in the later Souls. It feels like they would, I guess, is my first thought. But then again, I guess why would you want to be out of breath all the time? That seems kind of cringe. Okay, there we go. Wow, that... I wouldn't say that went super duper well, but like, we didn't die against Velstadt, at least. So yeah, take what we can get. Okay. Alright, there's the King's Ring. Get the fuck out of here. Go and do something way more important than this place. Okay. Alright, go level up real quickly, then we go to the woods. Actually, wait, I'm trying to think here. Do we need to even... Why the fuck... No, we have to go to Dragon Airy. It's forced. You have to go to Dragon Airy. That is not negotiable with this game. Look, I know our endurance is pretty damn low in the grand scheme of things, which is probably a chunk of it, but still, when your endurance just returns as slowly as the devil in this game, yeah, it kind of gets under my skin a little bit. Alright, there we go. Good enough. Okay, Rune Fork. And now we can go and deal with everything this way. Luckily, I think for a little bit at least, everything is okay for us. Like, we don't have anything major. We just have to basically make a mad dash for the Dragon Airy. This is the wrong direction. No, it's not. It's the right one. I was correct. Frankly, if these things don't want to attack us, I'm cool with them. We can chill. We can live our best life together. Oh, oopsie daisy. Wait for the gate to open. Spirit didn't drop anything. Okay, cool. I think it's funny that the King's Ring genuinely does not have any secondary uses to it anyways. It's a little bit sad, I would say. Because, like, you figure, hey, you get this special cool item. You would get something extra out of it, necessarily. But I don't even think it gives you, like, a stat boost of any variety, if I remember right. Yeah, it genuinely is actually useless. Huh. In a way, I find that kind of funny. Oh, great. Aslitel? Aslitel? Alright, bad trade. You know what? Sure, yeah, I'm sure that definitely hit me in most universes. There we go. Chug. Now to see how well I actually remember this location. I believe, for the most part, it is mostly a mad dash to the top. I believe. That looked like a pretty firm opening to me, but okay, fair enough. That feels mildly rude of this game, but also completely on par with what this game would do, so. Alright, can I ignore the troll and just run? For the most part, I can, yes. The lever... Oh, that's... Okay, that's why. My dumbass. Do I have any alluring skulls? That does not look like I do. No. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so what we have is what we have for this area. Which is kind of rough. Do we have... Well, I don't know if this one does the good thing for us. Kind of find it a little bit funny that they do have various whatchamacallits in this area that just, frankly, you should not be using. Like, you know, of all the choices that you could make, it is kind of funny that they said, hey, let's make some of these just not a good idea to use. Let's make it so there's just some Pharaoh Stones that will screw the player over. Like, there is a universe where that is just a hilarious option, but it's probably not today. Ah, well, wouldn't you know it, there's that Ferrous Lockstone I need for that. Okay. Ah, locked door, of course. I forget, do they do this twice back to back? I believe they do. Yes, they do. They're big funnies. That definitely looked like damage, which is good. Love to see it. Well, I really don't know how well this Resonant Weapon buff is going to do, but fuck it, let's go for it and see what happens. Did look good. Yeah, that does in fact look pretty good. That is highly unfortunate that the final hit whiffed, but whatever. The hard part is I can't really tell when it comes to the flame effect in DS2 where the flame effect actually is hitting properly. Like, it's not that terribly bad, but like, it's enough to where it could probably screw you over if you had a more pertinent run going on. Okay. Alright, well now pretty much just becomes the mad dash to the Great Dragon to get the Ashen Heart. And then after we get the Ashen Heart, we're pretty much good to go, I believe, at that point. Like, the Ashen Mist Heart, I believe, is like the last major thing that we need to pretty much wrap the game up. Should probably go take my weapon, though, before I do that, and go and maybe see if I can put a different infusement on it. Because I think in this instance, it might be incredibly stupid that I have a dark infused weapon for the final boss. Do I have a bleed and raw Palestone. I might honestly just Palestone it, frankly. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Really? Well. There we go. So I forget exactly fastest routing through the area here, but I don't think it'll matter. Kind of feels weird that they force you to Fragrant Branch right here to progress, but I'm sure whoever was in charge of that decision was definitely sure of that one. Brother farted again. Oh, Crystal Lizard. Let me see. Ah, yes, of course. Thank you, game. Palestone. Okay, unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to get myself, like, maybe a Bolt Gem or something like that. But I think I hear... Yes. Let's go check this one out. So fun fact about the dragons here, they will not actually fuck around with you unless you fuck around with them personally. So in any circumstances where, you know, you didn't want the dragon killing you, the dragon will only do so if you decide to fuck with them. Is that an old mundane stone? Not very useful for me, but okay. I believe this is an okay route. Oh my god, that's a lot of these dudes. It's a good thing I have a ranged weapon. Okay, there we go. Oh, I still have my bow equipped. Actually, chat, I'm going to check something real quickly here because my audio seemed to have messed up a little bit the other day. Curious. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're fine. Yes, this is in fact the correct route. Okay, cool. Can I just... I can, in fact, do that. Nice. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. It worked damn well. Free gold pane resin. Should be, I believe, another crystal lizard or two while we're up here. Yeah. Here's one over here. Alright, any chance for that bolt? No, no bolt. Okay. So yeah, two ways to make the dragon want to hurt you. I'm sorry, what? I'm sure the game has a totally valid reason on why that one happened. Oh, that's fucking kind of cruel. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised that the game would do something like that, but still. Ah, and these are the guys who break your gear. Very cool. Thank you, game. Yep. These are the gear breakers. Very cool. I mean, whatever. It's not that terribly bad if it breaks our gear right now. They're not doing damage to us, so... Thank you, game. What's funny is the original area never had any of these fuckers. They just said, hey, let's just toss in a lot of them. I mean, it had a good chunk of this kind of shit going around, but it was never this bad. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go back to Manjula real quickly, take care of some cash money issues, repair our kit, and yeah. Let's buy some life gems while we're here, too. Do that. Could buy one of these. We already have one. I'll save it for Nishandra, I think, is the plan. Yeah, that's pretty much the game plan, I think, on that one. She doesn't happen to sell a Boltstone, does she? If she did, that would be mighty convenient. And wouldn't you know it, mighty convenient. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think we're going to go Boltstone. Reinfuse this bad boy into a Boltstone weapon. Actually, funny enough, now at this point, she sells pretty much everything we need to do one new level up if we wanted to. So, I'm not going to worry about that, though, because that seems like a lot of extra work. There we go. That's everything infused, repaired, beautiful.
I'll be around.
Alright, let's go infuse our weapon. I don't think we need anything from over there, so I'm not going to worry my head off. And let's do a quick level up, I guess, while we're talking. Leveling up. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems fine for right now. Alright, let's Leaves us with 16k. Not that we really need that much to do this, but it'll come in handy, I'm sure of that much. Alright, let's go visit Macduff real quickly. Alright, Boltstone, beautiful. Alright, cool. There we go. Now we have a different damage split, which arguably should be better in the grand scheme of things. Should be. Alright, now we just have to go run to the very tippy top of this location, go talk to the dragon, and get ourselves the Ashen Mist Heart. Then we go deal with the old Giant Lord, and then after old Giant Lord, it is wrap-up time. I don't remember if this is exactly the case, but I'm pretty confident the Dragon Knights do not engage you in combat unless you go out of your way and do a dickhead. I believe that to be the case. See, what's funny about this door is they knew how annoying what they did here was, so they made that door flip. So that way, when you had to open it, if you tried to open it and you got hit, you would naturally get your shit clocked sideways. So yeah, that's why they did that. This guy will try and engage us, but I don't care. That's fine. Frankly, we armored through it, so that's really the big deal, anyways. I don't believe they're technically allowed to engage us while we're right against Big Daddy here, but let's pretend like they still can. I don't want to stay here any longer than I need to. Okay, there we go. There's that. Ashen Mist Heart acquired. Now we go back to Cardinal Tower. And we just need to go and run on down and get into, whatchamacallit. Thing is I actually don't even really know in this game very well if there's anything of, like, significant, heckin' whatchamacallit in this case, like, damage defense. Like, any sort of damage buffs. Damage buffs, there are definitely plentiful amounts of those, but like in this case, my concern would be like, are there any ways to negate damage plentiful in this game? And I don't believe there's a lot. Other than like the side items, which are mostly all elemental based and finite in resource to a certain extent, which I don't even think they're really that good per se. I don't really need that bonfire, but I'll take it anyways, because I'm here. Before I do that, let's go and swap off the ring. There we go. Alright, time for the Ashen Mist Heart. Time for old Giant Lord. And this is the only one, I believe, that is required. The other dreams are all secondary. Well, that was annoying. That was also annoying. Well, you know what? Our damage is looking decent, so I can be happy about that much. Humorously enough, it probably would be better if I had rolling attacks on lock right now, but whatever. I might just need to go for the 2 hits. Yeah, the 2 hit. Oh, yeah, look at that damage. God damn, look at that damage. Ugh. I'm sure the resonant weapon is probably doing almost jack dick for us right now. Which is just telling me, like, maybe in the future it's just not worth the investment. But still, that somehow seems fitting for the Giant Lord. Anyways, Giant Lord put down the grave, love to see it, and that is the only thing that we needed. We needed the Lordship's kin, or the Lord's kinship. That is the one reason we had to come here. Now we could turn around and take that giant soul that we just acquired and turn that into just some extra cash moolah, but it's probably not going to do us a whole lot. Grand scheme of things. Fuck it. We'll just do it anyways. Why not? Do that. And then do this one real quickly too. Alright, let's go back to Majula for half a minute, buy some more life gems, all that magic, and then we're pretty much off to the final boss. It's funny, we really did not have a lot left over in this case, so today's stream is arguably going to be pretty fucking short. But still, like, it's just grand scheme of things. There's like 4 or 5 really truly trying parts throughout this entire playthrough, but most of it is not... most of it is not the worst ever, usually speaking. That does not really increase our total damage by much, does it? Huh. Weird. Do that. A little bit more of that, and there we go. Alright, that's good enough. Final stats. We don't have any more SS flasks. No, we do not. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Let's go get this shit. Let's go wrap it up. I do not have it on right now, do I? Oh, I left it on. Okay, cool. Which means technically we're missing out on some DPS there, but whatever. It's, I mean, when we're talking like the base Ring of Blades, it's not that significant. It's something, but not a lot. Nah, I'd rather the damage. I'd rather the damage. Alrighty, let's go do this. I'm not terribly worried about Nashandra in the grand scheme of things. She's not hard per se. She's just a pain in the ass. I would say I'm more so worried, I guess, in this case about the Throne Watcher and Defender in case they wombo me, because the wombo would be the biggest thing that would end this. That would definitely be the worst thing to happen. Okay. But that is why we are going into this with everything that we should need. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and equip our old Radiant Life Gems. We could do Divine Blessings on this too. Nah, that's kind of unnecessary. Let's just do the Bright Bug, and I want to say that's everything. Hi there, Dr. Mustafa. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the chat. Let's see here. I think we're pretty much good to go at this point. Like, kit-wise, I think we have everything we technically need here. It's not really a lot that we need here. You know what, actually? We don't really need the Silver Serpent Ring for this fight, do we? I don't really care to hot swap in DS2 very much, but in this case, we really don't need that ring anymore, because this is it. This is the wrap-up. This is final boss, so... Alright, let's Bright Bug. Resonant Weapon. Alright, there we go. We are good to go. Let's make it happen. God damn, that destroys the defender. Absolutely murks the defender. I'm taking a lot of stupid hits right now. I should probably stop doing that. Oh, there's that combo I was talking about. Okay, this is not going awesome. But we can keep getting hits like that and we're okay. Alright, he's buffing his weapon, that's fine. Okay, there's one. Double chug real quick. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Rebuff weapon. Eat a shard real quickly. And we're good to go. Second phase. Well, not second phase, but Nashandra now. I mean, technically we could leave the arena and fight Nashandra after we've gotten a chance to, you know, breathe for 2.5 seconds. I believe she always starts with the pools, right? Yeah. I don't think it matters at all. Okay, she just decided to make a new set of the pools, which is really cool of her. Pop a life gem real quickly. Okay, thanks, Nashandra. Really cool of you. I really don't know what I was expecting there out of her, but clearly it wasn't that. Alright, big meaty chunkers. I'm not gonna lie, the fact that she's whiffing most of her attacks does make my life, like, significantly easier here. Bombs. And there goes Nashandra. Whew. Okay. Alright. That is the wrap-up for DS2. PB of 2 is, a little unfortunate. Still, just because, frankly, the two that were there were beyond stupid as far as it's concerned. It's not like we died to bosses, it's not like we died to anything, like, significant. No, we died to bullshit. If it weren't for that, it is what it is, but it just means that if we come back to DS2, in this case, it really comes down to just fixing up those small little issues. So, it's something, we're done. I'm happy with that for right now. And now we can at least move on to Dark Souls 1. And ideally, if we get Dark Souls 1 and 2 completely wrapped, or Dark Souls 1 and 2, Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls wrapped up, then we pretty much can just say we're done. Or not done, but rather, at least at that point, we don't have to go back to other games. We just have to go back to DS3 and... Really, I mean, DS2 would be on the list, but I would say DS3 is more pertinent to me personally. Because frankly, Dark Souls 3, I think I see a lot more opportunity to improve there, and I want to do that. But that seems like a primary for me. So. But you know what? Take what you can get, and in this case, we got a pretty good result out of DS2, all things considered. Only 2 deaths, not too bad. And frankly, of the Soulsborns right now, we're currently sitting with a nice and healthy 2 of the total 6 deathless at the moment, which, you know what? Hey, that's pretty cool. Elden Ring and Bloodborne are completely deathless, and I feel like when it comes down to it, when it comes to Dark Souls 1 and 2, Dark Souls 1, there's more bullshit, frankly, than Demon Souls. Demon Souls has bullshit, but like for completely different reasons for the most part. But I don't think it matters. Because Demon Souls is also just a really short game. It just is. So. Okay, so apparently we can't skip this cutscene. Or cutscene. Can't skip the credits at all. Fair enough. Well, folks, I think that is going to have to be it for tonight. Again, I am sorry about the, frankly, much shorter stream than I really planned it to be, but in terms of time frames and wrap-ups and everything, I just have not had time to get everything done in a way that's meaningful at the moment. So, at least come tomorrow, we will be definitely doing the Dark Souls 1 playthrough. Hopefully, ideally, we can get everything done with it sooner than later. Ideally we could. And again, it's annoying when I'm talking about it, because like the fact of the matter is like I just have not had time to do anything over the last couple of days here. I technically got a chance to review some stuff for Demon Souls, but that was less than stellar. Less than what I wanted it to be, unfortunately. But anyways, folks, I'm just going to go ahead and say, hey, we're going to call it a night now. Thank you very much for joining me tonight if you did. Again, if you're unfortunately joining me right now and you're realizing, wait, the stream is ending right now, what the hell? I am sorry about that, but unfortunately my time frame is still fucked more than Gangbang Bros picture at the moment. So yeah, hopefully things get back to normal pretty quickly for me, but so far no. Anyways, you folks take care of yourselves, have a good rest of the night, and I will see you all later. Thank you so much for stopping in.